Welcome in, everybody. Hey, everybody.
Fun fact, Google Wireless has unlimited phone plans on $60 a month for 2 lines. That voice you're hearing in your head, that's your budget saying thank you. You're welcome. It is the only phone plan built with email account security and has perks like VPN and spam call blocking at no extra cost. So why do you need Vitality when it's reasonable? Making the switch
No, we're not starting this. Oh no. Uh-uh. All right, we'll get started. All right, today I'm doing the weekly Divine Femme and the Masculine Read. I'm doing them together though, so I just got them split. And then I'll do the channel messages first. The energy's still like crazy, so the channel messages are all over the place. And for some reason, they're all like sexual energy today, so I don't know. All right, so we'll start with the channel messages. All right, so like I said, the channel messages, this is 18 plus. They are all just about sexual messages and random at that. So, let's see. And this is for the Divine Femme and Masculine Weekly Read. Alright, so we got, for the channel messages, it starts off with DMX, and we got Yell and Curse. Wasn't sure where that was going until we got the rest of it. And we got X with Lick, and then SSS for Snake. And we got the male phallic, and then the female body part. S&M, mask, sex, kiss, porn, DM, download, gay, DSL, internet, Mac, the MacBook, so computer. Then we got fuzzy, fur, curl, book, JD, JR, PJ, JP, dry, cry, try, or pry. Then we got cups, cook, ripe, and grape. So food in the bedroom. Then we got Jersey goes boom. And then we got jab and pine. And pine means immortal. And then we got KP, Pam, BJ, and Cam. Then somebody got bacterial vaginosis, STI, or STD. And we got peak, AC, hoax. Something's happening in the AM and the PM with somebody's boo. A nurse on a trip, and it's a tricks. Somebody's grinning. They're in their night energy. Tay, Jay, Joe, and the name Gray, like off of the movie 50 Shades of Grey. Somebody drives a Ford. Somebody plays a violin. Something about the black off of a zebra. Games, bungee jumping, the name Desi, theft, and quicks. So those are the channeled messages. Like I said, they were random and sexual. But that's how the energy has been. Crazy. Alright. So, like I said, I got it split in Divine Feminine up top, Divine Masculine on the bottom. So we're doing both this week together to get it done. All right, so Divine Femme, we'll start with you. All right, so Divine Femme, we're doing for both Wednesday through Sunday. So for Wednesday, Divine Femme, you got for your positive and your shadow card, you got Hot Girl Favorite. She's the fave, not by chance, but by vibe. Realness makes her adored. Aura makes her untouchable. And then you got coffee. Revel in the coffee's allure and savor life's gentle richness. Don't turn away from the coffee cup and miss out on life's tender moments. And she's sitting in the coffee cup. And then for your animal spirit for Wednesday, you got number 42, the otter spirit. And it's you are never alone. So even if you don't have family or like friends close by, you always have like people in spirit around you. And the number 42 could be significant for Wednesday. All right. And then for Thursday, Divine Femme, you got slay the stage. Every breath commands the stage. Eyes freeze the crowd. Presence flip silence into applause. So Thursday, you might be shining, doing something. And then wish granted. Greet it with gratitude. Act with purpose. Let your success inspire others. Don't be complacent. And that's the Tower, but in a good moment. And then for Thursday, you got number 50, the Rhino Spirit. Overcome any obstacle. So you got the Tower and overcome any obstacle with number 50. All right, Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday, Divine Femme, you got Hot Girl Magic. Pressure turns into sparkle into her hands. She hijacks the vibe with ease. Her glow is raw, never staged. So she's in her Ace of Wands energy on Friday. And then you also got conflict. Disagree boldly, forgive openly, and healthy conflict strengthens bonds. So it's okay to have healthy conflict, just don't get into an all-out brawl. And then for Friday, you got number 12, the Canary Spirit. Sing your own song. Make sure you're singing your song and nobody else's. And then for Saturday, Divine Femme, you got Red Flag. Red flags pop. She sees at once. Mask fail. Patterns scream. Excuses don't survive her radar. Healing your inner child. She still lives in your laughter. What small kindness can you offer her today? And then you got the Wolf Spirit, number 67. Turn knowledge into wisdom. Always listen to your intuition about the red flags. And then for Sunday, Divine Femme, you got Passion ignited, sparks torch the room alive. Desire powers the bold. Heat erases hesitation. And then you got sensual energy. Awaken your inner goddess and celebrate your sensual essence. Let your desires be a source of empowerment and self-discovery. So there's all that sexual energy. And then you got starfish spirit, open to infinite possibilities, number 59. All right. Now for our divine masculines. All right. So for Wednesday, divine masculines, you got the spider spirit, make your dreams real, number 56. So, and then you have number 1 in Santa Muerte. Let me see what that is. All right, darkness. It says, take a minute to meditate and to form and give your energy to where it needs to be, where you need to apply it. So on Wednesday, it says to meditate and put your energy where it needs to be. And then for your divine masculine oracle, you got Horus. So let's look that up. Horus. That's your divine masculine energy. All right, for Horus, it says, do it your way. Shirk the narrative other people have created for your life. Retrieve the past for healing. Your story belongs to you, and so do your choices. All right. And then for Thursday, you have Thor. We've gotten Thor before for you guys. Let's see what Thor is again. All right. Divine masculines, Thor. Instead of dwelling on your dreams, dive into the deliberate, actionable steps to bring them into fruition. You know what needs to be done. So it basically means to take action. You know what needs to be done, so take action. And then for Santa, Santa Muerte, you got number 21. You got instincts for Santa Muerte. And it says, indulge the flame that you feel burning without repressing it. Transform it into your strong point with pride. You will obtain the results you desire. And then you got number 65, the whale spirit. Trust the great mystery. And the whale is my native Cherokee. That's what we use for my native ancestor spirits, as the whale. All right, that was Wednesday, Thursday. Now we're on Friday. All right, Friday you got Azen Mayu. All right, let's see. All right, Azen Mayu. It says, become a master at expressing your anger via healthy outlets. Repressing anger can lead to reactive behavior. Practice responding rather than reacting. All right. And then Santa Muerte, you got number 31. All right, celebration. It says, take action while constantly bearing the past in mind. without being afraid of having to change your ideas even drastically. And then you got number 57, Squirrel Spirit. Believe in yourself. You can do whatever you put your mind to. All right, Saturday, we got Buddha. Oh boy, Buddha's awesome. Buddha, accepting what has been done, what has been, does not condone the happenings of the past, but allows for moving on. Release rigid mindsets and move forward into the future set on your terms. All right. Santa Muerte 25. All right, Divine Masculines 25 is birth. Okay, it says for birth, it is time to act and begin the work you must bring into the world as your potential at its highest. And it is simply waiting to come to light. So don't procrastinate on your purpose in this lifetime. Start it now. And number 62, Turtle Spirit, slow and steady wins the race. And Sunday, Divine Masculines, you got Hercules. All right, Hercules, you are strong, not always by choice, but sometimes because you had to be. You are moving toward a horizon where you will be safe to be held and nurtured. All right. If you haven't felt love in the past, you're moving toward a direction where you will finally be in a relationship with someone where you finally learn what true love is and what it will feel like for the first time, maybe. And it won't always just be about sex. It'll be about actual true love. To give me that green light. All right, number 9. The Aztec mythology, Tlaloc is considered the god of rain and fertility. Pay attention and weigh the forces you wish to put into play because they are like the water. It can irrigate, but in excess, it can cause floods, and in absence, it can cause drought. Okay. So you don't want a flood or a drought. You want it to be just right in the world of creation. And then you got number 64, the wasp spirit. Sometimes life stings, and yes, it does. All right, Divine Femme and Masculine. Now we're going to go through your week, Wednesday through Sunday, and see what you got going on. All right. Okay, that green light. I need you. All right, Divine Femme, Wednesday through Sunday. 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 Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 2 more for Divine Femme. All right. And Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Now, Divine Masculine, Wednesday through Sunday. 3 more for Divine Masculine. 2 more. Inside, on the outside, I'll be on the way. I'll be on the way. If you think inside, I'll be outside, I'll be on the way. Okay. Give me 5. 3 more for Divine Femme. 3 more for Divine Femme. 3 more for Divine Femme. What the hell? Give me 5 for Divine Masculine. Alright. Here we go. Alright, Divine Femme. For Wednesday, you got a backstabber in your energy for Wednesday, and you got exhaustion. Fatigue, is often caused by poor sleep, lack of exercise, medication, or depression. So we're going to find out what's going on Wednesday for you. So we'll start with that, and then we'll go to Divine Masculine for Wednesday. Let me move these out of the way. Alright, Divine Femme for Wednesday, backstabber and exhaustion. What's going on with Divine Femme? Backstabber and exhaustion. Alright, what's going on with Divine Feminine for Wednesday? What's backstabber going on with Divine Feminine for Wednesday with backstabber? Clarify backstabber for Divine Feminine. Who's this backstabber in their energy for Wednesday? Who's this backstabber in Divine Feminine's energy for Wednesday? Okay. Your backstabber in your energy for Wednesday is somebody who is manipulative. It's a Knight of Cups energy. And it's a unrequited lover. somebody that's obsessed with you, somebody that maybe you revoked your love offer back from, you told them no. All right, tell me more about this Knight of Cups energy and the backstabber. Clarify the Knight of Cups and the backstabber. Yeah, they're very arrogant and reckless. They did something deceitful. And they were trying to block you and block things coming in for you. So they're coming off as a Knight of Cups and a Knight of Wands energy. And they're in this deceitful energy. And you're coming off as an Empress energy. But they're trying to block you and whatever you have coming in for you. All right. Clarify this exhaustion energy for Divine Femme on Wednesday. What's this exhaustion? All right. It looks like you're going to be exhausted from basically overworking yourself, being all up in your head, worrying about money, and maybe working on a new project that you're doing, and closing out cycles. But it says you'll be in your divine feminine energy and your high priestess energy. So just keep using your intuition when it comes to people around you and your energies. Call back your energy. And that way, because you have quite a few people's energies around you that are in your energy. And that can also make you exhausted if you have other people's energy in yours as well. Oh my gosh, I don't like these cards. All right, Divine Femme. So that's what's going on Wednesday for you. All right, Divine Masculine. All right, Divine Masculine. On Wednesday, you have consequences and blackout. There'll be prolonged periods where you won't have access to Wi-Fi or electricity on Wednesday. So, let's see what's going on. What's going on for Divine Masculine on Wednesday with consequences and blackout? All right, Divine Masculine, on Wednesday, you'll be dealing with family issues. And it looks like you'll be working on healing some things with some family issues. Maybe a Pisces and an Aquarius in your family. You'll be working with healing. So maybe while the power is out and there's no Wi-Fi, then that's what you'll be working on Wednesday is healing. with 2 individuals in your family. All right, so that's Wednesday. Let's do Thursday. All right, Thursday for the feminine. You have pain and moving. Relocating to a new area or job can be challenging. Ask for help if you need it. So you're moving and you're in pain. So let's see. What's clarify pain and moving? Divine feminine. Clarify pain and moving for divine femme. All right, you got 2 of Pentacles. It says overcommitment, poor choices, disorganized, overwhelmed. All right, tell me more. Tell me more about this 2 of Coins and moving in pain. Moving in pain and 2 of Coins. All right, so you may have let gossip or had been easily influenced talking you into doing something, which could have put you into committing into something such as moving to the new area or committing to a new job. And now you're overwhelmed by that. And now you're feeling the pain from that and the regret. You're feeling regret from leaving from where you were. And at this point, it's just too late. So you're going to have to just basically deal with it from this point on. Yeah, basically, the Ace of Swords, that's the truth. You have to gain clarity from this moment on. I mean, unless it's going to cause you, you know, a financial loss. It's saying to just go in there and to collaborate with the people the best you can. And to just pray for the best, be positive. I mean, at this point, you can't change it, so. All right, Divine Masculine, you have Doing What I Want and Divorce. A sudden divorce announcement can be distressing and confusing. So, you are going through a divorce on Thursday. So let's see. What is doing what I want in divorce, divine masculine? Clarify. Divorce with divine masculine. Divorce, divine masculine. Thursday. Divorce, divine masculine. Clarify, magician. All right, it's basically saying this is what you manifested by your actions. You were basically being naive and causing the other person in your life to be wounded by the things you were saying. And even though the connection was a deep emotional connection, you weren't doing the healing, allowing the connection to be what it was. So now it's where it is, which is a divorce. So on Thursday, that is the message that you're going to be receiving, because you wanted to do what you wanted to do. And so now it's going to end up in a divorce. All right. Divine Femme. On Friday, you have phone call and you have the government. So you're going to get a phone call from either a school system, healthcare, or employment, all impacted by the government. It says get involved by knowing your elected officials and voting. So it'll be a serious phone call that may be calling you. So let's see. What is on for Friday, Divine Feminine, with this phone call from the government? What's Divine Femme got going on with this phone call and the government? What's phone call and the government for Divine Femme Friday? What's phone call and the government, Divine Femme Friday? All right, it's going to be from a businesswoman, a Queen of Pentacles. And after the phone call, it's going to be basically letting you know you need to look at something from a new perspective. It's going to be asking you to release something and to surrender. And you may have an aha moment. All right, let's clarify. Give me more on the Hangman and Queen of Coins. What's the Hangman and Queen of Coins? What's the Hangman and Queen of Coins? Clarify Hangman and Queen of Coins. What's the Hangman? It could be something that, if you're a business person, it could affect your business in one way or another, the way you do business. Or actually, it could be telling you to go ahead and start a new business, to give you the go ahead to do it. Yeah, it says go for it. So after that phone call, it could be letting you know to go ahead and start that new business. All right, so Divine Masculine, Friday, you have infatuation and you have depression. Depression is a prolonged feeling of sadness or disinterest in activities, which is different from normal mood changes. So Friday, you're going to feel infatuated with someone, but then afterwards, it's going to put you into some type of depression. and sadness that's gonna last longer than normal. What's up with Divine Masculine Friday with this infatuation and depression? Divine Masculine Friday, infatuation and depression. 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 Infatuation and depression. Infatuation and depression. It's about learning life lessons. Infatuation, depression, injustice, cause and effect. On a Queen of Pentacles. And the devil energy. And the Seven of Wands on the bottom, protecting your energy. Okay, so this infatuation is with some kind of devil energy in which you should have protected your energy from with the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you should have used your intuition because you could be married. Clarify justice. Clarify justice. Yeah. Because this is all pleasure, but it's outside of your relationship. Yeah, and that's why we have judgment and justice and the Ten of Swords. All right, so just know on Friday, if somebody infatuates you, just resist temptation because you're going to receive judgment and justice. All right, Saturday, Divine Femme, you have emotional cheating and eviction. Eviction is when a tenant is legally removed from a rental property for not paying rent or violating the lease. So somebody's getting kicked out for emotionally cheating. So Divine Femme, that could be you. Because it looks like the masculine is sitting there with the kids. So you could be getting kicked out for emotionally cheating with someone. Let's see. What's this emotional cheating and eviction for Divine Femme for Saturday? Emotional cheating and eviction for Divine Femme for Saturday. Emotional cheating and eviction for Saturday. Emotional cheating. Eviction for Saturday. Confession. 777, you might be saying illusions and confessions. So yeah, you got caught up in an illusion on Saturday with some options, and now you're having to come clean with it, and so your husband or person is kicking you out for emotionally cheating with the King of Cups. And now your partner's turned into the King of Swords. Yep. Yeah. Over you breaking this commitment, the Hierophant. Now they're leaving you out in the cold. Alright. Plain and simple. Alright, masculine, Saturday. You have complicated and traffic citations. Citations can affect your driving record and license status based on their type and your state's regulations. So something is complicated on Saturday. What's complicated? Traffic citation. My masculine, complicated traffic citation. Complicated and traffic citation. Complicated traffic citation. Traffic citation, complicated. 2 points. All right. So on Saturday, Divine Masculine for you, it is all about balancing. You are juggling something on Saturday. You're not paying attention. You're all up in your head about things. You also got the solar eclipse energy. Big changes are coming. About 6 months. It says find your inner truth and a catalyst for change. And then it's the 7 of Pentacles, which is planting your seeds for the long term. But you have 2 balancing cards. You're juggling something. So just make sure you're paying attention, especially when you're driving. Try to stay out of your mind. Just try to focus. And then you also got the 4 of Swords here poking out, which means you need to take a break. You need to rest. And then if you've been drinking, please don't drink and drive. Because you're definitely going to get pulled over. And that's the truth. So, no drinking and driving. Get your rest. Because you will be getting pulled over. Alright, Sunday. Femmes, you have a dinner date. And a bundle of joy. You will welcome a delightful and charming new addition into your life. which doesn't have to be a baby. It could be whoever you're going on a date with. Okay, so let's see. What is dinner date and bond of joy for Divine Femme? What's dinner date and bond of joy for Divine Femme? Alright, dinner date and bond of joy for Divine Femme. Alright, you're going to be going on a date with a King of Pentacles. And it is your judgment, so... This is your rebirth, going on this date with this King of Pentacles. Just be careful if you notice any arrogant energy, but it will be a romantic success, and he will have the Two of Cups between you. Just don't get all in your head. And the wheel is in your favor. And it will be a wish fulfillment. And he will be offering a cup of love. Nice. And that's what you get for walking away from things that no longer serve you. All right, Divine Femme. All right, Divine Masculine. Sunday, you have stress and you have a meeting. Compatibility is key. Relating to someone. Enjoying their company and aligning values show compatibility. So you might be stressed out because you as well are meeting someone for the first time. So let's see. What's Divine Masculine's meetup on Sunday? What's with all these dates on Sunday? No. Let's see. Divine Masculine, the meetup is stress. Meeting and stress, Divine Masculine, Sunday, meeting and stress, meetup. Stress. Meetup and stress. Meetup and stress for the Masculine. Alright, Divine Masculine. You could be meeting a Leo on Sunday. A Queen of Cups. And she's going to be radiating the sunlight, so, and that is the truth. It will be a wish fulfillment, a happy times. They are telling you to shift your energy from this Five of Swords. Okay, it will be an unexpected surprise, so think positively. And the Knight of Pentacles. So get out of this energy of lacking direction and being bored and be into a more exciting energy. All right, because you're going to enjoy yourself with this person you're going to be on this meetup with, on this date. All right. So that was your weekly read. And then, let's see. I didn't grab my other deck. I sure didn't. Alright, hold on. Let me get things situated. Alright, I'm going to go through, get situated, and then I'll do the zodiac signs and see what's going on. 444 on the timer. What the hell? All right. Here we go. Let's do this. Let's see. You're spending time with family. You're also making money. So you're being emotionally balanced, which is good. That's good, Aries. All right. So that's good. So keep at it. So that is good, Aries. Keep up the good work. So let's go on to Taurus. What's good with Taurus today? What's going on with Taurus today? What's going on with Taurus today? What's going on with Taurus? What's up with Taurus? What's going on with Taurus? What's going on with Taurus energy? Taurus. All right, Taurus, you are in manifesting mode. You're manifesting a new beginning. Oh, you're in your Emperor energy, working hard, manifesting a new passionate beginning. So whatever project you're working on, you're working hard, manifesting that in your Emperor energy. So keep on. It's working. Keep going. Keep at it, because now's the best time to do it, Taurus, all right? So keep going. All right, Gemini. What's good for Gemini today? What's good for Geminis today? What's good for Geminis today? Geminis. All right, Gemini. Gemini, you're feeling discouraged. You're feeling wounded, like you can't go any further. You're spying on somebody. You may have just seen an ex or somebody just get married or get in a relationship with someone new. A Queen of Wands energy, and it's got you all up in your head. What's Gemini's advice for this? What's Gemini's advice? The Lovers, yeah. Okay, the Lovers. The Lovers. Okay, the Lovers. All right, it's saying to stop worrying about the past person, and if you need to do your healing, and then you can manifest your own relationship. Get into this King of Cups energy, and then you can have success, your own successful relationship. But you have to do the healing first and complete a cycle. Yeah. You need to work on your healing, Gemini. Stop spying on an ex. Yeah. All right, Cancer. Cancer, what's going on with you today? What's going on with Cancer today? What's going on with Cancer today? What's going on with Cancers today? Cancer. Oh, Cancer, you're feeling all up in your head, feeling left out in the cold. You're feeling left out in the cold and up in your head because you're not sure of what somebody was planning. An Emperor with some commitment that they've been working on for a new beginning. You're not sure if they're going to be in a commitment with someone. Why? But again, the same as Gemini. Why does it matter? You should be focused on yourself. You need to heal yourself and then worry about your own relationships. All right. What's the advice for Cancer? What's the advice for Cancer? What's the advice for Cancer? Yeah. Work on yourself, Cancer. Do the hard work on yourself. Then you can have your own new beginning. Yeah. Get out of this manipulative energy. Because you're breaking your own heart. And you're the one at a loss causing it. Because you're worried about what everybody else is doing. All right, let's go to Leo. Leo. All right, happy birthday, Leos. What's going on with you today? All right, Leos, what's going on with Leo? All right, Leo. All right. All right, there is some competition, Leo, going on at a distance, trying to manifest and spy over a lover. So you are spying on a lover at a distance because you feel there's competition going on. Okay. All right. So what's Leo's advice for this? What's Leo's advice for this situation? What's Leo's advice for this situation? I mean, usually people have conversations with people, but nowadays nobody has conversations, so they just watch people online, and that's it. They spy. So, what's the advice for Leo? Let go of control, celebrate life, and enjoy the rest of your summer. Get out of this devilish energy. Yeah. So, I mean, unless you're going to make an actual physical action to go toward the person, then I wouldn't worry about if they have competition or not, because how are they ever going to know who you are to begin with? All right, Virgo, what's going on with Virgo? Virgo. What's going on with Virgos? What is going on with Virgos? What's going on with Virgos? Virgo competition as well. Let's see. Clarify the competition. 5 of Wands. This is 5 of Wands with Virgo. A lot. Conflict. Balance. You could have legal matters going on right now, and it's costing you money. It's a family issue, could be child support, could be divorce, alimony. It could be causing a lot of confusion right now. Could be seeing 777, 10 or 555. You're trying to face this head on. And you're trying not to back down because of all the money that you are losing. It will be hard for you to start a new beginning. You may be losing a home, an estate. You do need to stop with the negative thoughts, though, that are in your head. That'll make things worse. But you will have a chance to plant new seeds for a long-term investment for the future. And that will be successful, or a chance to travel somewhere else to make money. So you have a lot going on, Virgo, but once this is over, then you'll have a chance to plant new seeds elsewhere, maybe in a new location. Just stay positive. All right, Libra. See what's going on with Libra. What's going on with Libra? What's going on with Libra for today? Libra. The new passionate beginning. Clarify. Oh. Well, Libra, you could be, you're in your Empress energy, and you're having a passionate soiree with someone you've known since childhood, or a soulmate energy with the King of Cups. And this could be happening in a few weeks. All right. And it could be with an air sign. Okay. What's the outcome? What's the outcome of this? Oh shit. Let's see. You could be meeting at nighttime, definitely. Don't allow yourself to get in your head over this. Be proactive and focused. Have gratitude. They are going to be revoking other offers around them. And they know exactly who it is that they want, and it's you. So there's no worries there. They want the Libra, so that's who they're going for. So Libra, you're going to have something passionate going on in a few weeks with the soulmate. All right, we're on to Scorpio. Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, what's going on? Scorpio, what's going on? Work. What else, Scorpio? What are you working on? What are you working on, Scorpio? You're working on justice and to get out of your lack mentality of not having money and feeling burdened. Okay. Oh, good. And you also have an Empress at the bottom of the deck that you want to work with, that you're spying on. Okay. And then you want to give an offer too. All right. So Scorpio, you are focused on working right now. You're in your bag, trying to come out of this lack and loss of whatever you've lost of your money, and getting rid of your burdens. And you have an Empress in mind that you're looking at or looking toward working with. All right, Sagittarius. What's going on with Sagittarius? Sagittarius. What's going on with Sagittarius? Sagittarius. 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 All right, Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius, you're in regret for something right now. You spoke too quickly on something, too harshly to someone. And you thought you were being proactive, but it actually was not. It left things unresolved, and now you're feeling guilty about it. So what's their advice? What's Sagittarius's advice? Which Sagittarius's advice? Which Sagittarius's advice? Sagittarius's advice. Your advice is to seize the day. Talk, but you can be blunt, but don't be harsh with your words. Think before you speak. Don't be impulsive. You can face things without being a bully about them. All right, Capricorn. What's going on with Capricorn today? Capricorn. What's going on with Capricorn? What's going on with Capricorn? What's going on with Capricorn? Capricorn. All right, Capricorn, you are making a comeback after a huge betrayal. You're getting a small offer to work with a group of people, but make sure that they are committed to collaborating. and are the right people to work with. Just read the fine lines. And just make sure you guard your energy. Do the work, and then you'll get your own Two of Cups offer, and then you as well will be happy because you allowed them to walk away because that relationship was not for you. You guys were not supposed to be together. So what's meant for you will be with you. What's not meant for you will go out of your life. So you got to remember that. So I hope you guys like the Divine Femme, Divine Masculine weekly read. And then the all signs like we usually do. And then if you want to donate to the channel, you can donate to my Cash App, which is $, TabbyCat76, which is $, TABBYCAT. Is it 32 or 76? Is $, TABBYCAT76 Cash App. Or my PayPal is pathtoenlightenment333@gmail.com. So you can donate on either of those. Or you can do the diamonds on here on TikTok. Alright. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I will be back on I'm not sure if I'll be on the next 2 days or not. I will see how my time is. If not, though, I will definitely be on Friday. And as per usual, I'm not sure which reading I will do. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I have some errands I need to do, and I have not eaten for the day, so I need to go eat. All right. But stay blessed. Make sure you're doing your rituals for cleansing your energy. Make sure you're doing your salt baths, salt showers, and yeah, and staying positive. All right. Thank you.